We got a bunch of Star Trek announcements, we're meeting the mini Pufts, and it's all coming together for Indiana Jones 5. It's the Nerd News headlines for April 11th, 2021. Afternoon all, your old pal Mark Cappis here with another installment of Nerd News Headlines, where I catch up on all the nerdy news you may have missed last week. I had last weekend off because, well, it was Easter. And the best thing about Easter has got to be Easter Monday, when all those unsold chocolate bunnies go on sale. Trust me, I gave those chocolate bunnies a good home. I've got enough chocolate bunnies that'll last me till September. Anyway, on with the news. Monday, April 5th was First Contact Day. That's a Star Trek thing. According to the movie Star Trek First Contact, on that day, 42 years from now, we'll make first contact with alien life and usher in a new era of humanity. So, Paramount took advantage of that to give us a whole bunch of Star Trek announcements. We got our first trailer for Discovery Season 4, our first trailer for Lower Deck Season 2, and our first look at Captain Janeway in the animated series Star Trek Prodigy. But the announcement that broke the internet, or at least the Star Trek subreddit, was the announcement of who's coming to Picard Season 2. That's right, John Delancey is back as everyone's favorite omnipotent alien, Q. No doubt we're looking forward to many debates with Picard once again. Picard Season 2 has only just begun filming and should be dropping sometime next year. We have our first official cast member for Indiana Jones 5. Phoebe Waller-Bridge has joined the cast as the female lead. Waller-Bridge is a multi-talented British comedian who first made waves as the creator and lead of the British comedy Fleabag. I've heard lots of good things about that one, and I keep meaning to binge it. It's right there on the top of my queue on Amazon Prime. But of course, if you're watching this show, you probably know her best as Lando's droid companion L337 in Solo. Also coming back for Indiana Jones 5 is legendary composer John Williams, who will be back doing the music. The 89-year-old Williams said he was going to officially finally retire after Rise of Skywalker, but I guess Disney cut him a big enough check. Disney's been trying to get a fifth Indiana Jones film off the ground ever since they bought Lucasfilm. Rumor always was that another Indiana Jones film was one of Harrison Ford's conditions for coming back as Han Solo in Force Awakens. But with these announcements happening this past week, looks like it's finally happening. James Mangold, director of Logan, Ford vs. Ferrari, and Walk the Line, takes over for Steven Spielberg as the director. Disney currently has Indiana Jones 5 penciled in for a July 2022 release. With the pandemic still going on and some movie theaters slowly starting to reopen, Paramount has juggled around their release schedule again. Top Gun Maverick, the long-awaited sequel to Top Gun, has been pushed back once again from July 2nd to November 19th. The latest installment in Tom Cruise's other franchise, Mission Impossible, has been moved from November 19th to May of 2022. And the next Star Trek movie, that we still have no idea what it's going to be about, has been penciled in for June 9th, 2023. But the one that got me excited was Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Origins, has been moved up from this October to July 23rd. Yes, everyone's favorite ninja from G.I. Joe is getting his own movie. Henry Golding, who is the lead in the hit film Crazy Rich Asians, is Snake Eyes himself. Andrew Koji, star of the Cinemax series Warrior, is his blood brother turned arch-enemy Storm Shadow. Spanish actress and star of the Netflix hit Money Heist, Ursula Corbero is the Cobra agent known as the Baroness. And Samara Weaving, last seen as Bill's daughter Thea in Bill and Ted Face the Music, is Snake Eyes' one true love, the G.I. Joe trooper known as Scarlet. With the release date being moved up to July 23rd, I hope this means we'll be getting a trailer soon. Speaking of trailers, it's been at least a year and a half since we had our first trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife. Well, we finally got our second look at the film this past week when they released an entire scene from the film. Get ready for the mini Pufts! Yep, looks like they're going for some of that Baby Yoda money by giving us Baby Stay Puffed Marshmallow Men. I'm both excited and nervous for this new Ghostbusters. I mean, when you look at that first trailer and you see stuff like the baby Stay Puffs, you can tell that it's overwhelmingly nostalgic for the 1984 original. And as much as I love that, I hope the film has more to offer than nostalgia. Honestly, my biggest fear is that Ghostbusters is going to be the next Terminator. They'll hit us with a mediocre reboot every 3 or 4 years until they just give up and let the franchise die. Ghostbusters Afterlife is currently set for a November 11th release. I don't know how you've been spending your vacations when you've been unable to travel, but I've been watching a lot of Disneyland travel videos, and I'm about to have some new videos to watch. Disney announced this past week that Avengers Campus will be opening up on June 4th. Avengers Campus is the Marvel Land that's opening up at Disneyland in California. They're going to have a Spider-Man ride where you can go web-slinging alongside Spider-Man, the Ant-Man restaurant where they'll be serving up supersized versions of your favorite snacks, and the Sanctum Sanctorum where Doctor Strange will teach you magic. Disney is planning to bring Marvel to their theme parks in a big way, with similar Marvel lands planned for Hong Kong Disneyland and Disneyland Paris. Sadly, there will never be a Marvel Land at Walt Disney World in Florida because back in the 90s, Marvel sold the theme parks rights to Marvel characters to Universal Studios, and that's a whole ugly legal mess that I went down one night, and I really can't go into the details. Look, all I know is when I'm working again, I finally want to be earning enough so I can save enough to treat myself to a Disney theme park vacation. I just want to go to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and build my own lightsaber. Is that too much to ask? Anyway, that's about all I got this week. I know it's kinda short, but I dropped the $25 to finally rent Godzilla vs. Kong, and I want to watch it as many times as possible to finally get my money's worth. Besides, it takes me pretty much all day Saturday to put these videos together, and if there's one thing that taking last weekend off reminded me of, it's that I really like doing nothing on Saturdays. Bye!